I mean, the truth is always good. The truth is always good for the soul. You know, what's done in the dark will come. And, you know, I'm not the partying type. You know what I mean? I ain't never been to
Oh, honey, when 2/3 of the most untouchable trio in the music industry start crumbling like stale cookies under legal pressure, you better believe everyone is side-eyeing the last one standing. And guess who that is? None other than Jay-Z himself. The man is running around trying to look innocent while the world's got him locked in its radar. Let's break it down. Diddy's being dragged in court. Kelly is literally behind bars, and Jay-Z? Oh, he's out here canceling brunches and dodging questions. Coincidence? Baby, please, not when Ice Cube is out here dropping truth bombs like confetti. Now, we used to look at these three, Jay-Z, Diddy, and R. Kelly, as the kings of their game. R. Kelly ruled R&B, while Jay-Z and Diddy were dropping rap anthems that made history. But behind all that glam, filthy, dark, revolting reality was festering, and now it's spilling out faster than a cracked champagne bottle. Let's rewind to 2019 when R. Kelly finally got thrown in jail. The moment that cell door slammed shut, it was like a ripple effect. Diddy started shaking, Jay-Z went quiet, and Ice Cube, ooh, he started talking. And when Ice Cube talks, you better listen. He doesn't do fiction. The tea is scorching. Word is, Ice Cube handed over everything he knew about this unholy alliance to the authorities. And let's just say Jay-Z is sweating bullets, because once that last domino falls, he could be the next mugshot America sees on every headline. Jay-Z's been scrambling, trying to preserve that billion-dollar empire. But baby, the past is a ghost that doesn't go away. And when he canceled the annual Rock Nation brunch this year, whew, the internet clocked that move instantly. People are saying he couldn't handle the shame of celebrating success while Diddy's reputation burns to the ground. And honestly, that adds up. So how deep does this all go? Let's talk about Jay-Z's roots with Diddy and R. Kelly. Jay wasn't always the mogul we know today. In fact, he was once just another struggling artist hustling through New York studios, trying to make a name. And guess who took him in? You guessed it, Diddy and Kelly. And that friendship? Oh baby, it wasn't built on mutual respect, it was built on mutual secrets. Rumors flew for years that Jay-Z and Kelly bonded over a horrifying mutual interest, underage girls. While R. Kelly's obsession was front and center, especially his disturbing marriage to 15-year-old Aaliyah, Jay-Z flew under the radar. But whispers about his alleged relationship with a young Foxy Brown refused to die. She was allegedly just 15 too. And guess what? He reportedly paid her to keep it hush-hush. What were they hiding? Why was there money involved? Let's not forget what went down between Jay-Z and Dame Dash. Dame was the one who made Jay-Z. He built Rockefeller with him from scratch. Then came Aaliyah. After breaking it off with R. Kelly, she found peace with Dame. But Jay? Oh no, he couldn't handle that. He wanted her to. And when she turned him down flat, Jay allegedly went full betrayal mode, cutting Dame off from the label they built together and plotting behind his back.
Courses and become a hell of an investigative journalism team. See, I'm the content, I'm the passion, I'm the voice. I'm also the brain, but I do too much by myself. That's the brain. That's the administrator. That's the bloodhound. And he, you know, there were so many people that hacked into so many of my accounts. People didn't even know how to get in touch with me anymore. And Odell created that lane. And they reached out to him. Piers Morgan's producers called him directly. And we talked about it briefly, and I said, we have to do it. We have to. Because the one thing I know about Piers Morgan is he is a smart prey. And not only is he smart prey, he is a great conductor of information. He also vets things viciously. And I want to thank you for that. Because if my word is good enough to make it.
Then comes Beyoncé, sweet Beyoncé. Everyone remembers that sparkly fairy tale of a relationship, but if you look closely, things aren't so shiny. Beyoncé was a teenager when she met Jay-Z. He was well into his 30s, and people still turn a blind eye. Jay-Z kept quiet while R. Kelly spiraled. He didn't just ignore Kelly's arrest in 2002 for abusing underage girls. He collaborated with him twice. The best of both worlds, and unfinished business. Seriously? While the world was horrified by what R. Kelly did, Jay-Z was in the studio making bangers with him like they were BFFs. What kind of man does that? Then came tragedy. Aaliyah died in a suspicious plane crash in 2001, and people haven't stopped whispering. Theories popped up left and right, saying she never intended to be on that flight. Some even claim she was drugged and placed on that plane, and get this, after her death, Beyoncé's career skyrocketed. Conspiracy? Maybe. But when you look at the timeline, it's chilling. Aaliyah rejected Jay-Z. She dies, Beyoncé rises. The dots almost connect themselves, and Dame Dash, he's still haunted. He openly said Aaliyah's death destroyed him. Meanwhile, Jay-Z was flaunting his success like nothing happened.
So then why would you still listen to him knowing that they said he married a 15-year-old? That was the issue, that you knew it was illegal to be married to a 15-year-old, and the dude could actually put out a fucking album that says AJ nothing but a number. That's right. And y'all gonna listen to it and not say a word. That's where people should be ashamed of themselves.
But karma, oh, she never forgets. Jay-Z and R. Kelly's bromance went up in flames the second Kelly's legal troubles hit full blast. Suddenly, Jay-Z couldn't stand him. And get this, Kelly allegedly claimed Jay even tried to have him taken out. His prison roommates said Kelly would cry and sing about it. Sing. You can't make this stuff up, and just when it couldn't get messier, Diddy's downfall exploded like a volcano. Raids, lawsuits, and authorities found things in his homes that should never exist in bulk. Baby oil, toys, and other things we can't even name. Jay-Z, he's been sprinting from the wreckage, like his name's not on the guest list. But the internet remembers. Diddy once said only 2 people could call him by his real name, his mama and Jay-Z. That's brotherhood. Jay was always at those no-phone freak-off parties. One of them, the same party where Cassie was seen fleeing on CCTV only to be caught and beaten. And Jay-Z, he was there. After CNN aired that clip, Diddy begged Cassie to forgive him. Her response, "I still got bruises." Case closed. The more footage leaked. First, Justin Bieber. Rumors say Diddy exploited him for years. Then came whispers that Diddy took his innocent. The internet didn't even blink. Then came the tapes. Word is, Diddy's been blackmailing celebs with footage from his freak-off parties. One whistleblower said they'd seen the tapes. Days later, their account vanished. Coincidence? Please. Then it got colder. CCTV caught Jay-Z and Beyoncé leaving one of those parties. And when Diddy's son got arrested, the feds locked in. Diddy was cornered, and Jay-Z knew it because Diddy has receipts and Jay-Z knows he's holding them. Now Jay's wiping photos, cutting ties, and pretending like none of this happened. But it's way too late. And if that wasn't enough, Jay-Z has one more skeleton. A woman named Wanda says he got her pregnant when she was 15. Their son, Rimir Satterthwaite, he's grown now, and begging Jay-Z for a paternity test. Jay's answer? Silence. And that silence, loud. Ice Cube, still out here pulling masks off. He said this isn't just a few bad apples, it's the whole tree. The blackmail, the parties, the power games, it's all a connected, corrupt web. R. Kelly is locked up. Diddy's going down, and Jay-Z, he's on the edge. Every lawsuit, every leak, it's counting down to the fall. And Beyoncé? She's caught right in the middle. Her silence isn't saving her anymore. So now the question isn't, will Jay-Z fall? It's when. And when he does, what else will come to light?
Trying to basically, it may sound outrageous, but he felt like Jay-Z wanted to get him killed for whatever reason. I don't know if it could have been some Illuminati sacrifice type shit. I don't know.
Let's just take a breath and ask ourselves, what in the actual hell is going on in this industry? If you thought the mess stopped with Diddy, Jay-Z, and R. Kelly, think again. This isn't just drama. It's a full-blown collapse. And Ice Cube, he's making sure the world knows the truth. They were all in it. All the wood off them. In his now viral interviews, Ice Cube didn't hold back. He wasn't throwing shade. He was dropping grenades. He said the music industry isn't just about fame, it's about control, manipulation, and secrets. And the ones at the top? They're not clean. According to him, Diddy was one of the main enforcers, silencing people, and Jay-Z, he was right there with him. And here's what sent chills through everyone. Ice Cube revealed those wild parties weren't just wild. They were initiation rituals. If you wanted to rise, you had to play dirty. What happened in those rooms? Bastards was supposed to stay there. But now, leaks, footage, and confessions are flooding out like busted pipes. Cube even said if people really knew what Diddy and Jay-Z were doing, they'd never hear their music the same way again. Because what happened at those freak-off parties? It's the stuff of nightmares. And then, LeBron James. Yes, even King James got dragged into this circus. A resurfaced live stream showed him raving about Diddy's amazing parties. At the time, no big deal. But now, it's sus AF. Especially with that clip of him in a maid's outfit at a Diddy event, fans went nuts. Is this really LeBron, or just another pawn in Diddy's twisted world? And then, there's Meek Mill. Baby, this one is wild. Right after Diddy's arrest, Meek's name blew up, with people calling him Diddy's toy boy. Meek, desperate to shut it down, offered $1 million, 0 cents to anyone who could prove it. But guess what? That move backfired. It only made people dig deeper. And dig they did. Diddy's former security guard dropped a bombshell, an audio recording, from one of Diddy's infamous parties. And it had Meek and Diddy in a disturbing situation with Meek's screams clearly audible. It was graphic, shocking, the kind of thing that doesn't just ruin careers, it burns legacies to the ground. Diddy's team, dead silent. Meek scrambling on Twitter, acting like it's not too late, but let's be honest, it is. And this circus keeps spinning. 50 Cent dropping cryptic shade about the industry collapsing. Jamie Foxx, radio silent. Kevin Hart dodging questions like it's the plague. And Usher, when asked if he'd ever let his kids live with Diddy, just like he once did, he said a flat out no. One word, and that said everything. Meanwhile, Jay-Z, he never missed a party. Not one. He was always front and center. And Beyoncé, she was right there too. But now that it's all imploding, cricket. And now Jay-Z's in full-blown panic mode, Diddy's cornered, and you know cornered men start talking. Word is, Jay's PR team is scrambling. Deleting tweets, scrubbing pics, keeping B far from anything Diddy. But the truth? The damage is done. Jay-Z is scared. Terrified, because Diddy, he knows everything, every dirty secret, every name. And if Diddy flips, Jay-Z is finished. He's not just afraid of going down, he's afraid of how much will come out with him. And Beyoncé? People are starting to ask, why is she so silent? But she knows. She was there, and now, for the first time ever, her perfect image is showing cracks. Oh, but it gets worse. There's a guy named Rymir who says he's Jay-Z's secret son. He's been begging Jay for a paternity test. The twist? His mom was allegedly 15 when she got pregnant, and Jay was 21. And Jay-Z's response? Nothing. Not a denial, not a lawyer, just silence. And that silence, it's deafening. Right now, the music industry is like a mansion with termites. Glam on the outside, rotting on the inside. Ice Cube lit the match, and now it's all going up in flames. Diddy's crumbling, R. Kelly is gone, and Jay-Z, he's standing on the edge. And when he falls, oh honey, the secrets that'll come out, they'll shake the world. What really happened to Aaliyah? What went down in those freak-off parties? Why is Jay-Z dodging paternity claims? And what is Beyoncé really hiding? We might not get all the answers, but thanks to Ice Cube and a few brave voices, we know enough. Because in the end, no matter how powerful you are, the truth always comes out.